for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Mr. Eugene Cook, age 90, is Saturday at Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga, 1 o'clock, with Pastor Jerry Cook officiating. Burial in the Mount Olive Baptist Church Cemetery of Childersburg. Visitation is today from 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Cook passed away July 20th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga directing. Funeral service for Mr. Frazier Lee Buster Cook, age 83, is Saturday at Mount Olive Baptist Church in Sycamore at 2 o'clock, with the Reverend Raymond Garrett officiating. Burial in the Corinth Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation today, 2 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Cook passed away July 23rd at Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Mrs. K. Frances Crawford, age 82, of Talladega, died Thursday. The family will receive friends Saturday at 1 o'clock in the Chapel of Talladega Funeral Home, with the funeral service beginning at 2 in the chapel as well. The Reverend Glenn Horn will officiate. Burial in the Mount Ida Cemetery. Ms. Crawford was a member of the Mount Ida Missionary Baptist Church, Talladega Funeral Home, directing that service. Ms. Josie Anderson McMillan, age 78, died July 24th. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga will announce the arrangements. Victor Kent Merkel, Air Force military veteran of Haleyville, died Wednesday. Graveside service for Mr. Merkel will be Saturday at Hephzibah Baptist Church Cemetery in Talladega County at 1:45. Visitation will be on Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Ursary Funeral Home in Talladega. The Reverend Vint Arnold will officiate the service. Online condolences at ursaryfuneralhome.com. Ursary Funeral Home, Talladega directing. Mr. Donnie Milliner died July 24th. The arrangements will be announced by Community Funeral Home. And Talia Roden, age 7, died July 24th. Funeral arrangements will be announced later by Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Celebration of life for Ms. Dominique Christina Stevenson, age 26, is 1 o'clock Saturday at Kelly Springs Missionary Baptist Church, with interment in the Pine Hill Memorial Park in Talladega. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. The family will receive friends tonight, 5 till 6, at Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, Talladega directing. Funeral Mass for Ms. Linda Cannon, age 68, of Wilsonville, will be Saturday at 1 o'clock from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home. The family receiving friends Saturday, 10:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. at the funeral home as well. Mrs. Cannon died July 22nd at Grandview Medical Center. She was a member of the St. Paul's Cathedral in Birmingham. In lieu of flowers, a family request donation be made to the American Cancer Society through their website at cancer.org. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Ruby M. Calhoun, age 78, is today at 1 o'clock from Terry's Mortuary Chapel in Talladega. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Oliver Wayne Dial, age 82, died Wednesday at his residence in Talladega. Funeral service today at 11 o'clock from Ursary Funeral Home Chapel. Ursary Funeral Home, Talladega directing. And funeral service for Mr. Jerry David Hardy, age 73, of Sylacauga, is today at 1 from the Chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with the Reverend Donald Grice officiating. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery of Childersburg. Mr. Hardy died at his residence July 23rd. Visitation is today, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga with the arrangements. This obituary report is brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg.